Hello and welcome to Liverpool City Library's online family trivia. We're going to challenge you with curly questions about the best books, movies and series for kids from new, old and other worlds this book week. So get the family together, a piece of paper and let's get started. Okay, so before we do actually start with the questions, we're just going to quickly go over the mechanics of the game, how to play it. So today there are 3 rounds, the Roald Dahl, the Fantasy Book Series and a movie round. Each round will have 10 questions with the answers given at the end of the round so you can score yourself. Each question will be displayed for 20 seconds to give you time to read the question and to write your answer. Each correct answer carries 1 point, and of course, please don't search for the answers online. Okay, let's start with our questions. First round, 10 questions on the books from the classic children's author, the incomparable Roald Dahl. Number 1. What is the name of Matilda's favourite teacher? Number 2. What is Matilda's special power? Number 3. What does the BFG stand for? Number 4. What does the BFG collect in jars? Number 5. Multiple choice question. It's a hard one. What is the name of the vegetable that the BFG eats? Is it A, Rosatabaga, B, Snorescumber, C, Whizpopper, or D, Fizdimple? Number 6, another multiple choice. What is the name of the girl the BFG captures? Is it A, Sally, B, Sarah, or C, Sophie? Number 7, finish this book title. Something, Mr. Fox. So what's the missing word there? Something, Mr. Fox. Number 8. Where are the golden tickets hidden in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Number 9. Which book does the character Miss Trunchbull appear in? Okay, we finish up the round, number 10, with a picture question. What is the title of this book? So we've given you the book cover. What's the title of the book? Okay, drum roll, because now it's time for us to give you the answers. Let's see how you did. Okay, answers for round 1. Are you ready? Number 1, Miss Honey is of course Matilda's favourite teacher. Number 2, telekinesis, or will also accept moving things with her mind or eyes. She does that in class when she's extraordinarily bored. Number 3, big friendly giant. BFG, big friendly giant. He's of course much more friendly than the other giants in the book who like to eat human beings, as they call them. Number 4, the BFG collects dreams. He collects dreams and blows them into children's minds at night time. Number 5, he only eats the disgusting sounding snorscumber. Ugh. Number 6, C, Sophie. Sophie's the name of the girl in the BFG. Number 7, Fantastic. The book title is Fantastic Mr. Fox, and he is fantastic. No one could argue otherwise. Number 8, wrappers of Wonka bars. We'll also accept if you wrote chocolate bars. Number 9, Matilda. So Miss Trunchbull is the horrible headmistress or principal of Matilda's school. Number 10 is the witches. So how did you do in round 1? Give yourself a score out of 10, but we're ready to start round 2. So this round we're going to explore the most popular kids fantasy series. So we'll have some questions about Harry Potter for all those Potterheads. We'll have some about a series of unfortunate events. We'll delve into Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And we'll finish up with a question about the classic Chronicles of Narnia. Okay, starting with Harry Potter. Number 1. What is the name of Harry Potter's owl? Number 2. On what platform does Harry catch the train to Hogwarts? Number 3. What are the names of the 4 houses at Hogwarts? Number 4. Which of those houses was Harry Potter sorted into? Number 5. In the Harry Potter series, who lives at 4 Privet Drive? Number 6, we're moving on to Percy Jackson and the Olympians. So who is Percy Jackson's father? It is an Olympic god. Number 7, whose lightning bolt is Percy accused of stealing in the Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief? Moving on to a series of unfortunate events. Number 8, who wrote the series called A Series of Unfortunate Events? It's a bit of a tricky one. Number 9, what is the last name of Violet, Klaus, and Sunny, the orphans in the series? And we're up to our last question of this round, number 10. What was the name of the lion in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, the first book in the Chronicles of Narnia? Okay, so get ready for some answers because here they come. So let's see how you did this round. Number 1, answer Hedwig. So Hedwig was Harry Potter's owl. Number 2, 9 3/4. So Hogwarts leaves from King's Cross Station on platform 9 3/4, which of course doesn't actually exist at King's Cross Station in London. Number 3, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin are the houses of Hogwarts. Number 4, Gryffindor is the house that Harry's actually sorted into, but the sorting house is not quite sure where to put him. It could also have put him in the Slytherin, but he decides to put himself into Gryffindor. Number 5, the Dursleys. So Harry's Muggle relatives, the Dursleys, live at 4 Privet Drive. Number 6, Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea, is Percy Jackson's father. 7, Zeus. So the king of Mount Olympus, the king of the gods. Zeus, that's who Percy has been accused of stealing his lightning bolt. Number 8, tricky one. Either answer is right. So Lemony Snicket is the author listed on the book. It is, of course, the pen name for Daniel Handler. So Lemony Snicket's actually a character in the book. So either one of those are right, whichever one you wrote down. Number 9, Baudelaire. So if you didn't spell it right, it's a hard one to spell. Give yourself a mark if you knew what it was. Number 10, Aslan is, of course, the lion from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. I'll give you a couple of seconds just to add up how many you got right, how many you got wrong. Okay, round 3, movie round. How are you doing so far? This is a round that's a good chance to pick up some easy points. So let's get started. Number 1, what does Anna say Prince Hans' last name is in Frozen? Number 2, what is the name of the kingdom that Anna and Elsa are the princesses of? Number 3, what does Hakuna Matata mean in The Lion King? Number 4, in Aladdin, Princess Jasmine's tiger is named what? Number 5, what animal does Moana's grandmother have tattooed on her back? Number 6, what does Shrek say ogres are like? To give you a tip, it's a vegetable. Number 7, where does Princess Fiona come from in the Shrek series? Number 8, moving on to the How to Train Your Dragon movie series. Who is the main character in How to Train Your Dragon? Number 9, what is the name of the dragon he rides? And the last question of the entire quiz, number 10, which US state is Dorothy from in The Wizard of Oz? Okay, drum roll. Final answers for this round. Let's see how you did. Number 1, of the Southern Isles. So she has no idea what his last name is, even though she's agreed to marry him when Kristoff asks her. So she guesses of the Southern Isles. Number 2, Kingdom of Arendelle is, of course, the kingdom in Frozen. Number 3, no worries. That's what they translate Hakuna Matata as in The Lion King. Number 4, Jasmine's tiger is called Raja. Number 5, Moana's grandmother has a manta ray tattooed on her back, and she, of course, comes back as a manta ray in her spirit form later in the movie. Number 6, onions. Ogres are like onions, and not because they both smell, according to Shrek. It's because they have layers. Number 7, Princess Fiona is from the kingdom of Far, Far Away, where all the best fairy tales are set. Number 8, their main character is called Hiccup. Number 9, Hiccup, of course, rides Toothless, which is a night fury, a very rare type of dragon. Number 10, last answer, Kansas. And not in Kansas anymore, as Dorothy famously says. Okay, so how did you do? Don't forget to tell us your score in the comments. Tell us what you thought. We love to hear it. We hope you enjoyed our trivia quiz. Thank you.